Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his...
Bullets! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Rijkaard. It's Gullit. Tries to pass it through. Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through, and this is Gullit. Gullit. Nicely aimed pass. It's played through for him. Well, the ball just didn't work out. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gently done. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely, now then. Eto'o. Now, he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Eto'o. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to one...
It's Eto'o! Off the post. Pirlo. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. That is a great pick out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pirlo, and the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness. Cannavaro. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. Now it's Owen. Eto'o. And this is Eto'o. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Triol gets over and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's been cut out, well played. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to belt it away. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here.
Has been indicated.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Looking for options for movement. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
Now,
don't
I'd
fix
just
it.
like
So
to
I
read
think the
out
manager
our
has to
fan club
resist
members who are
change
celebrating their
at this stage.
birthdays today.
Borussia Dortmund in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. He's beaten the last man. Hullet. Koeman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That pass has been well intercepted. Ribéry. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through, it's 1. Eto'o! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ambitious ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Owen. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing. There they go, hunting again.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Eto'o. Some resolute defending there. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. This is Owen. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Owen. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the through ball. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that. His team takes a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, good take in a good area. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. He's dealt with that really well. Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through, shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
We have got
25.
changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 5.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Number
Well, they'll just be
9.
praying that one more chance falls their way before
Coming on
the whistle
field,
goes.
Number 17, Gerrard. Number
Brilliantly cut
19,
out.
Bale.
Well, there's
Number
plenty to
18,
like about this
Johan
approach.
Cruyff.
Get your head down, keep
Substitution.
battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Eto'o. Chance! Goal! And that is goal number 20. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And this is Ribéry. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gullit threads one in. Now it's Rosicky. He can run onto that. Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ødegaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Rosicky. Ribéry. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out towards the right wing. Crossed in once more. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out wide, back into the middle. That's a good ball out wide. Looking to go deep, climbs up big! Ribéry finds himself offside. Stood up well to him there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's in on goal! Goes for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's cut it out. And this is Gerrard. He's found a way through. And a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And it's Rosicky. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makalele. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's been played through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Ødegaard. Dink through. Good read, needed to be. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And for a moment, time stood still. Ødegaard. Gerrard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Guardiola. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ribéry. Camavinga. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Numero 5, Rosicki.
Here we go again.
Lascia il campo per il numero
Well, it's been
1.
tight, Peter, but I'm
Messi.
expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. It's in! Inter are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ødegaard. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess...
And he shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cruyff certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Ribéry. Now, can they get him away? Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of it.
Ribéry! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Vardiol gets it away. It's run loose here. And that's been won straight back. Ribéry.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Shapes to shoot! That's another chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Camavinga. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Ribéry. Hoisted in. Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Played out to the left flank. Ødegaard, and here's Mbappe. Now it's Ribery. Camavinga. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Borussia Dortmund really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mbappe! Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Borussia Dortmund have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And this is Van Basten. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Oh, he's seen that early. And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so